once said, life is one long process of growing older. To a young girl like Corliss Archer, growing older could mean the first pair of high-heeled shoes. Of course, as we grow older, the process of growing older sometimes seems to reverse itself. Sometimes the process of growing older manifests itself in the clothes we enjoy taking off. Or in the clothes we enjoy putting on. To Dexter Franklin, Corliss's boyfriend, the process of growing older may mean, well, with young boys, it's pretty hard to tell.
Schroeder sure knows how to mix them, doesn't he, Dexter?
Boy, I'll say, when he gets that ice cream scoop in his hand, he really goes.
You know, it's true, Corliss. When Beasley and I first started going together, they said it'd never last. But 3 months have gone by, and we're still together. Really? Oh, they said I'd never get along with him because, well, he's so tight he has to pry his teeth apart to eat. Really? Oh, yes. Well, I'd never have started going with Beasley if I'd listened to his mother and father.
Hey, put another nickel in the jukebox, will you, Dexter? All my money's in my pocket.
Oh, sure, Beasley. Did you say all your money was in your pocket?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, here's a good number. The Helium Blues. Boy, I'll bet you it's a solid gasser. Helium Blues. I'll bet you it's a solid gasser. Yeah, Helium Blues.
Well, I'm through. Come on, Doris, let's go.
In a minute.
Helium Blues. I'll bet you
That's a solid gasser. Here's a check. It's $2.51. $2.51.
Let's see. You and Doris had 3 banana splits and 2 sundaes and 2 sodas. And Corliss and I had a soda piece. Sodas are a quarter. So Corliss and I owe,
$2.51.
Oh, that's too complicated. Let me take care of it for you, Dexter.
Oh.
We'll split it.
You split 51 cents.
Well, you pay $1.25, and I'll pay $1.26. Well, good night. Come on.
Good night.
You know, that's pretty nice of Beasley. Usually Beasley...
He takes advantage of you.
Yeah, but not tonight. Here you are. Thank you. 2 sodas. 3 bananas. I think he did it again.
I guess Dexter's just an innocent lamb. And you know what happens when a lamb comes up against a Sharpie. Lamb chops.
Why, hello, Dexter.
Hiya, Mr. Archer.
Dexter, I wonder if you'd like to...
Well, I hate people that take advantage of you. No kidding, Mr. Archer. Don't you hate people that take advantage of you?
Yes, I do. Did someone take advantage of you?
Boy, I'll say Beasley.
Who?
Beasley. Beasley Gordon.
Well, how did he do it?
Well, you see, Corliss and I went down to Schroeder's for a soda. And Corliss and I had 1 each. But Beasley and Doris must have had 7 or 8. Then he wanted to split the check. Beasley, listen, you can't.
Dexter.
Holy cow, Mr. Archer. I thought the window was closed.
Maybe we better close it.
Yes, sir.
Stuck.
Oh, well, you pull from that side, and I'll use this button in here.
Ow! Take it down.
Down? Yes, sir. Is this button?
No.
For this one.
No.
Here. Ow! That's the one.
What is...
Gosh, Mr. Archer, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. There's one thing I don't understand.
What?
How could anyone ever take advantage of you?
I don't know. I guess I'm always putting my foot in it.
Water and Dexter are a bad combination for Mr. Archer. As far as Mr. Archer is concerned, there is only one combination more fatal than water and Dexter, and that's Dexter and water.
Boy, what a meal. Corliss, your mother is the greatest cook in the world.
Oh, Harry, dinner wasn't that good.
Oh, yes, it was. Corliss, you learn to cook like that, and someday you're going to make some man very happy.
Dexter says I don't have to learn to cook. He says he can live on love.
Well, it's a beautiful sentiment. But just in case, take my advice and keep a little hamburger in the icebox.
Daddy, that was a wonderful dinner, Mom.
Well, thank you, dear.
You know, Corliss, it's a pretty good mother you got there. I think she'll do. What do you think? Shall we keep her?
No, I think we should.
All right, we will. Janet, you can stay.
Well, that's a relief. Makes me feel almost good enough to go in and do the dishes. Beasley took advantage of Dexter again last night.
Poor Dexter. Why does everybody take advantage of him?
Oh, Corliss, Dexter's just a boy. When he grows up and learns to assert himself, these things won't happen.
But golly, Daddy, by the time Dexter grows up, he'll be so taken advantage of, there won't be anything left of him to take advantage of.
Good evening, all.
Good
Hello, Dexter.
Ah, Mrs. Archer, may I say I've never seen you looking lovelier?
Thank you, Dexter.
Oh, and Corliss, as for you, mere words cannot express your beauty. And Mr. Archer, it's a real pleasure to see you looking so well and fit.
Thank you.
Dexter, there's something different about you tonight.
Well, of course there is, Corliss. You see, I'm no longer a child. I've grown up.
Oh.
Yes, sir. And if you don't believe me, ask my mother and father. Tomorrow I'm going out. I'm going to buy a suit all by myself with no advice, no suggestions from anybody. Yes, indeed, I've made up my mind to be a man, and so I am a man. And that's the way you should do things. When you make up your mind to do it, you should do it. You shouldn't put it off. You should do it now. Right this minute, now.
Right. I better do my homework.
Yes, sir, Mr. Archer. That's the way you do things. When you have something to do, do it.
That's right. So I'll take my fast walk around the block.
Yes, ma'am, Mrs. Archer. If you have something to do...
Yes, I have. I have to do the dishes.
Now's the time to do it.
Looks like everybody's got something to do except Dexter. And he'd do something, too. But at the moment, he's tied up.
Oh, hello, young man.
Yeah, I'd like to see something in a suit.
Oh, fine. May I suggest that
No, please. You see, I'm buying a suit all on my own, all by myself, with no advice or suggestions from anybody. Absolutely no suggestions from anybody, so thank you very much, but please, don't be suggestive.
Good.
Now, I'd like to see something I can wear on formal occasions.
Oh, something in this
You're being suggestive.
Forgive me.
Maybe something in blue serge.
How about this bottle?
With my eyes?
What's the matter with your eyes?
They don't match.
Your eyes don't match?
No, my eyes in the suit don't match. Besides, that suit isn't informal enough.
You said you wanted a formal suit.
I want both.
Oh, you want two suits?
No, I want a suit that I can wear both formally and informally.
How can you wear a suit both formally and informally?
By having two pairs of pants.
What?
One pair to wear formally and one pair to wear informally.
How do you wear a pair of pants informally?
Without the jacket.
Well, why do you need two pair of pants if it's just a question of whether you wear the jacket or not?
Well, you save one pair of pants for formal occasions.
Oh, I see. I think. You want one pair to wear when you play ball, when you slide down the banister and things like that.
I no longer slide down banisters and things like that.
Then why do you need two pair of pants?
I sit hard.
You don't seem to be getting any place. Now, suppose you tell me what sort of a formal occasion you were planning on wearing the suit on.
Well, for instance, like when I show my father my report card.
You call that a formal occasion?
No, but I want to be dressed formally for it.
Why?
Well, he won't throw anything at me if I'm wearing a new suit.
Oh, I see.
You see, that's another reason I need an extra pair of pants.
I beg your pardon?
In case he throws something at me.
I'm not sure I follow you.
Oh, he does.
He does what?
Follow me.
Huh?
No matter how fast I run.
What's that got to do with two pair of pants?
He's got no control
Over his temper?
over his throwing.
So
if he throws something at me, he's liable to get something on my pants, you see, and that's why I need an extra pair.
you mean your father throws something at you every time you show him your report card?
No, he's never thrown anything at me yet.
Then why would he this time?
You haven't seen my report card this time.
Try to understand this. You mean you're going to buy a suit just to have something to wear for your father to throw something at you in?
No, of course not. I also want to wear it on the big date I have.
Oh, you have a big date.
Well, I have a big date unless my father lets me have it.
You have a date unless your father lets you have a date.
No, I have a date unless my father lets me have it. You see, after he sees my report card, he's liable to let me have it. Then I won't be in any shape to go on a date, even if he lets me have it. The date, I mean.
Well, look,
Now, you see, even if I don't have a big date, I've got to have a nice suit.
Wait a minute. There's the rack. Every suit that's in the store is on that rack. Pick out a suit. Any suit at all. Any suit that you like. Then put the money on the counter and leave. I'm going to lie down for a little while.
Feeling well?
No.
What's the matter?
I need a vacation.
Won't the boss let you have it?
Vacation? No.
That's pretty rotten of him. If I was you, I'd let him have it.
Vacation?
No, it. Do you have any other suits?
Yes, we have one more.
Oh, well, show it to me.
No, I can't. I can't show it to you.
Why not?
I haven't been feeling well lately, and every time I look at it, it makes me dizzy.
Loud?
Is it loud? It's so loud that I had it in the window when the hospital across the street made me take it out.
Sounds like my style. Where is it?
Back there in the corner in the cupboard.
I'll get it.
Wait. Just a minute. Just a minute.
That poor clerk deserves a little rest. He went out of his way to find Dexter a suit that's out of this world, and he ended up out of his mind.
How do you like it? Isn't it handsome? See, when a person is young, one follows the crowd. But when one is a man, one leads the crowd. One sets the style. How do you like it?
Well, it sure is different, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's different.
Doesn't it fit well?
Yes, it fits beautifully.
Something wrong, Mrs. Archer?
I guess I'm finally going to have to get glasses.
You know, Corliss, getting old is funny.
How do you mean?
Well, I believe in getting old, but I think your mother is overdoing it. Good evening, Mr. Archer.
Good grief.
Isn't it something?
It sure is, but what?
It's not bad, huh? I picked it out myself.
How much did they pay you for taking it away?
Daddy, that's not a very nice thing to say about Dexter's new suit.
Well, I was just joking. It's stuffy in here.
You know, I don't think it's stuffy in here, do you?
No. Well, a little. Dex, would you do me a favor?
Certainly.
Would you take off this jacket?
What's the matter? Don't you like it?
Well, sure, I like it. It's just kind of hard to get used to.
Oh. Well, okay.
Dex, all the kids are going over to Mildred's tonight. Let's go.
No, I can't, Corliss. Not tonight.
Oh, come on. It'll be lots of fun. Mildred's got some new records.
Now, that's kid stuff, Corliss. Things have changed now. I'm grown up. Besides, I've got a lot of things to attend to tonight. Big business deals.
What kind of business?
Oh, babysitting.
Babysitting?
Sure. You see, I've organized this service where we supply babysitters for all kinds of occasions. Big business.
It does sound impressive. How many babysitters have you got?
Just me. But the company will grow. Well, I got to get started.
All right, Dex.
Corliss, before I go, could
Yes?
I have a little goodnight kiss?
Well, all right. If you don't think it's too childish.
Oh, Corliss, I said I was old. I didn't say I was dead. You know, it is stuffy in here.
And now, back to Meet Corliss Archer.
Now, listen. Will you go to bed?
You want an honest answer?
Yes.
No.
Come on, kid. Look at the clock. It's 10:30.
Gee, you can tell time.
Why do you act this way? Why do you act this way?
You ought to be glad I'm acting. In real life, I'm a monster.
That's enough. You're going to bed.
You'll be sorry. I'll testify that you beat me. You'll get 10 years. One step closer and I'll jump.
Now, look. Quit stalling and get to bed.
Please?
Please.
Well, I'll make you a deal. Get me an apple and I'll go to bed.
Well, okay. But no tricks.
Hey, genius.
What?
The kitchen is this way.
Okay. Now eat that and get to bed.
Not before we play a game.
Oh, no.
Stubborn, aren't you?
What kind of a game?
Well, take this apple and go over there.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. Now put the apple on your head.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. Now close your eyes.
Oh, no!
Coward. I tell you what. Why don't we shoot it off from here? You first.
Me? Don't be silly. I could do it with my eyes shut.
I'd rather not. I want you to see what's going to happen.
What happened?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. See what I mean? Exasperating, isn't it?
Yep.
Tell me, how much did they pay you for babysitting?
Not enough. I mean, $2.
Why do you do it?
Well, you see, I felt people were taking advantage of me. And as I got older and more mature, I just sort of felt I'd go into business for myself, that's all.
Sounds good. I think I'll go into business with you.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll go to bed if you split the money.
Are you trying to bribe me?
No.
Oh, no! It's a deal.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, partner.
Good night.
Dexter would have to be a very tough cowboy to handle that little wild Indian. He's worse than a combination of those 3 ferocious sons of Chief Running Water. Hot, cold, and blue.
Golly, Dex, do you realize this is the first time we've been out in over a week?
Yes, my dear, I know, and I'm sorry, but, well, it's business, you know. Life goes on, one grows up, dog eat dog. And I'm going to be top dog. I'm tired of being a Mexican hairless. From now on, I'm going to be a Cocker Spaniel. Yeah. Shall we dance?
Pick out something with a beat.
Isn't this more fun than jitterbugging?
I haven't had so much fun since I went skiing the last time and broke my leg.
Well, if there are more important things in life than fun.
For example?
For example, being mature.
Daddy's mature and he doesn't mind having fun when he can. Dexter, are you sure you're not confusing growing up with walking in your sleep?
Oh, don't be childish, Corliss.
Honestly, Dexter, if you're going to keep on playing this kind of music, I'd rather go over to Mildred's. I still haven't heard her new record.
Oh, Corliss, we can't go over to Mildred's. We're waiting for Doris and Beasley.
Joy. Dexter, they're never any fun. Anyway, he's always taking advantage of you.
Not anymore, my dear. If Beasley thinks I'm still a baby in my mother's arms, he better look at me again. For that matter, he better look at my mother again.
What are you going to do about the check to them?
Oh, I have that all figured out. Now, when Doris and Beasley come in...
How do you like my business?
You know, it's stuffy in here.
I just got it at Benson's. It was just returned.
Yeah.
Isn't it a beauty?
Well, it's...
Somebody returned it, said they didn't like it. Can you imagine such a knuckle-headed idiot?
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, let's order.
Oh, say, Beasley, so there's no misunderstanding this evening. We split the check?
Sure, same as always, but the bill, half and half.
Okay, we split the check.
Sure, that's fair, isn't it?
Tonight it's going to be.
What's it going to be, kids?
Well, I'll start off with a chocolate soda.
Me too, but I'll have 2 scoops of ice cream.
Corliss?
I'll have a soda.
How many scoops of ice cream?
Well...
Oh, she'll have 3 scoops, and I'll have a soda with 4 scoops of ice cream.
Will that be all?
Yeah. No, I'll have a sundae, too, hot fudge.
Okay, me too. And with whipped cream.
Corliss?
Well, all right. With whipped cream and nuts.
Yeah, I'll have one with whipped cream, nuts, and 2 cherries.
I'll have a chocolate milkshake. Doris?
Okay, a milkshake. Make it a double.
Oh, I'll have a triple milkshake.
Yeah, I'll have 2 triple milkshakes. Yeah, is that enough, Beasley? Would you like to order something else? Dutch treat.
No, I guess that's enough for the first round.
I guess I better close up for a few months. This order's going to put me in a higher bracket.
Gee, Bees, I'm just crazy about this suit.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Not bad at all.
It's so poetic. It speaks to me.
Sure does. It practically sings. What's the music?
I've never seen a suit that was more... I don't feel very good. It's stuffy in here.
Yeah, it is kind of stuffy. I don't feel very good either. We better go.
Yeah.
I finally got the best of Beasley. I don't feel very good either.
Can you imagine how big the bill is going to be? Dexter's going to be so broke he'll have to put a splint on his wallet.
Janet, you look younger and more beautiful every year.
Oh, thank you, Harry.
That's just as beautiful as it ever was, too. Well, now I know that I haven't grown older.
How do you mean?
That still steams up my glasses. Do you suppose if Corliss and Dexter ever really do get married, they can possibly be as happy as you and I have been?
Well, I certainly hope so. Corliss sure isn't very happy these days. Dexter's idea of growing up is apparently to stop having fun. That doesn't make life very gay for Corliss.
I wouldn't take it too seriously. Dexter will snap out of it.
Well, maybe you ought to talk to him. And perhaps to Corliss, too.
No, Janet. No, Corliss can work this out for herself. She doesn't need any advice or any help from us. I think it'd be a mistake to offer any.
Well, all right, Harry, if you think so.
Hi, Mom. Hello, Dad.
There, baby. Tell Daddy all about it.
No, Daddy, it's just too awful. I never see Dexter anymore. When I do, it's no fun. Life is no fun.
Oh, Corliss, everything's going to be all right. You'll see. Here, blow your nose.
No, here, baby. Use this.
I'm sorry. I guess I was acting like a baby. Sorry if I upset you.
We're only upset because you're upset.
Good evening, all. I just stopped by to say hello and goodbye. I'm on my way to work, you know. One has to keep his eye on the ball, keep his nose to the wheel, and his shoulder to the grindstone. Bye. Holy cow, Corliss, have you been crying?
Of course she hasn't been crying. Why should she have been crying? What's she got to cry about? She's very happy. In a few minutes, she's going on a wonderful party where all our friends are going out to the lake. They're going to roast hot dogs and marshmallows and all sorts of things. It sounds like a barrel of fun to me. It sounds like... Oh, I didn't want to bore you, Dexter. I realize that you're not interested in this sort of kid stuff. You better get on to work.
Right you are, Mr. Archer. Holy cow. I must be crazy. Come on, Corliss, we can't keep the gang waiting. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I told you things would work themselves out.
I guess you're right. You know, I never heard a word about that hot dog roast until tonight. I wonder who could have organized it in such a hurry.
I don't know. Janet.
Yes, dear?
If there should be a few odds and ends on the grocery bill this month, it's okay. You go ahead and pay it.
Odds and ends?
Hot dogs, marshmallows.
Oh, Henry.
Penny was a cute baby, wasn't it?
Yes, it's been a long time since you and I have taken care of a baby. It was very thoughtful of you to agree to sit with that baby for Dexter.
Well, you're only young once. Let them enjoy themselves.
Dexter Franklin, I never want to see you again as long as we both shall live. Never.
What happened?
I'll never go to a party with Dexter again. Never. You should have seen him, running around on all fours, flapping his ears at everybody, playing practical jokes, acting like a 2-year-old. Honestly, that boy will never grow up.
Oh, well, you pull from that side, and I'll use this button in here. No! Down! Take it down! Down? Yes, sir. Is this button? No. For this one? No! Here. No! That's the one. Gosh, Mr. Archer, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. There's one thing I don't understand.
What?
How could anyone ever take advantage of you?
I don't know. I guess I'm always putting my foot in it.
Water and Dexter are a bad combination for Mr. Archer. As far as Mr. Archer is concerned, there is only one combination more fatal than water and Dexter, and that's Dexter and water.
Boy, what a meal. Corliss, your mother is the greatest cook in the world.
Oh, Harry, dinner wasn't that good.
Oh, yes, it was. Corliss, you learn to cook like that, and someday you're going to make some man very happy.
Dexter says I don't have to learn to cook. He says he can live on love.
Well, it's a beautiful sentiment. But just in case, take my advice and keep a little hamburger in the icebox.
Daddy, that was a wonderful dinner, Mom.
Well, thank you, dear.
You know, Corliss, it's a pretty good mother you got there. I think she'll do. What do you think? Shall we keep her?
No, I think we should.
All right, we will. Janet, you can stay.
Well, that's a relief. Makes me feel almost good enough to go in and do the dishes. Beasley took advantage of Dexter again last night.
Poor Dexter. Why does everybody take advantage of him?
Oh, Corliss, Dexter's just a boy. When he grows up and learns to assert himself, these things won't happen.
But golly, Daddy, by the time Dexter grows up, he'll be so taken advantage of, there won't be anything left of him to take advantage of.
Good evening, all.
Hello, Dexter.
Ah, Mrs. Archer, may I say I've never seen you looking lovelier?
Thank you, Dexter.
Oh, and Corliss, as for you, mere words cannot express your beauty.
A great man once said, life is one long process of growing older. To a young girl like Corliss Archer, growing older could mean the first pair of high-heeled shoes. Of course, as we grow older, the process of growing older sometimes seems to reverse itself. Sometimes the process of growing older manifests itself in the clothes we enjoy taking on. Or in the clothes we enjoy putting on. To Dexter Franklin, Corliss's boyfriend, the process of growing older may mean, well, with young boys, it's pretty hard to tell.
Schroeder sure knows how to mix them, doesn't he, Dexter?
Boy, I'll say, when he gets that ice cream scoop in his hand, he really goes.
It's true, Corliss. When Beasley and I first started going together, they said it'd never last. But 3 months have gone by and we're still together. Really? Oh, they said I'd never get along with him because, well, he's so tight he has to pry his teeth apart to eat. Really? Oh, yes. Well, I'd never have started going with Beasley if I'd listened to his mother and father.
Hey, put another nickel in the jukebox, will you, Dexter? All my money's in my pocket.
Oh, sure, Beasley. Did you say all your money was in your pocket?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, here's a good number. The Helium Blues. Well, I'll bet you it's a solid gas. And, Mr. Archer, it's a real pleasure to see you looking so well and fit.
Thank you.
Dexter, there's something different about you tonight.
Well, of course there is, Corliss. You see, I'm no longer a child. I've grown up.
Oh.
Yes, sir. And if you don't believe me, ask my mother and father. Tomorrow I'm going out. I'm going to buy a suit all by myself with no advice, no suggestions from anybody. Yes, indeed, I've made up my mind to be a man, and so I am a man. And that's the way you should do things. When you make up your mind to do it, you should do it. You shouldn't put it off. You should do it now. Right this minute, now.
You're right. I better do my homework.
Yes, sir, Mr. Archer. That's the way you do things. When you have something to do, do it.
That's right. So I'll take my fast walk around the block.
Yes, ma'am, Mrs. Archer. If you have something to do...
Yes, I have. I have to do the dishes.
Now's the time to do it.
Looks like everybody's got something to do except Dexter. And he'd do something, too. But at the moment, he's tied up.
Oh, hello, young man.
Yeah, I'd like to see something in a suit.
Oh, fine. May I suggest that
no, please. You see, I'm buying a suit all on my own, all by myself, with no advice or suggestions from anybody. Absolutely no suggestions from anybody, so thank you very much, but please, don't be suggestive.
Good.
Now, I'd like to see something I can wear on formal occasions.
Oh, something in blue serge.
You're being suggestive.
Forgive me.
Maybe something in blue serge.
How about this bottle?
With my eyes?
What's the matter with your eyes?
They don't match.
Your eyes don't match?
No, my eyes in the suit don't match. Besides, that suit isn't informal enough.
You said you wanted a formal suit.
I want both.
Oh, you want two suits?
No, I want a suit that I can wear both formally and informally.
How can you wear a suit both formally and informally?
By having two pairs of pants.
What?
One pair to wear formally and one pair to wear informally.
How do you wear a pair of pants informally?
Without the jacket.
Well, why do you need two pair of pants if it's just a question of whether you wear the jacket or not?
Well, you save one pair of pants for formal occasions.
Oh, I see. I think. You want one pair to wear,
Helium Blues. I'll bet you it's a solid gaster. Helium Blues.
Well, I'm through. Come on, Doris, let's go.
In a minute.
Helium Blues. I'll bet you that's a...
That's a solid gas. It's $2.51. $2.51.
Let's see. You and Doris had 3 banana splits and 2 sundaes and 2 sodas. And Corliss and I had a soda piece. Sodas are a quarter. So Corliss and I owe,
$2.51.
Oh, that's too complicated. Let me take care of it for you, Dexter.
Oh.
We'll split it.
You split 51 cents.
Well, you pay $1.25, and I'll pay $1.26. Well, good night. Come on.
Good night.
You know, that's pretty nice of Beasley. Usually Beasley...
He takes advantage of you.
Yeah, but not tonight. Here you are. Sodas. 3 bananas. I think he did it again.
I guess Dexter's just an innocent lamb. And you know what happens when a lamb comes up against a Sharpie. Lamb chops.
Why, hello, Dexter.
Hiya, Mr. Archer.
Dexter, I wonder if you'd like to...
Well, I hate people that take advantage of you. No kidding, Mr. Archer. Don't you hate people that take advantage of you?
Yes, I do. Did someone take advantage of you?
Boy, I'll say Beasley.
Who?
Beasley. Beasley Gordon.
Well, how did he do it?
Well, you see, Corliss and I went down this road for a soda. And Corliss and I had 1 each. But Beasley and Doris must have had 7 or 8. Then he wanted to split the check. Beasley, listen, you kids.
Dexter.
Holy cow, Mr. Archer. I thought the window was closed.
Maybe we better close it.
Yes, sir.
Stuck.
When you play ball, when you slide down the banister and things like that.
I no longer slide down banisters and things like that.
Then why do you need 2 pair of pants?
I sit hard.
You don't seem to be getting any place. Now, suppose you tell me what sort of a formal occasion you were planning on wearing the suit on.
Well, for instance, like when I show my father my report card.
You call that a formal occasion?
No, but I want to be dressed formally for it.
Why?
Well, he won't throw anything at me if I'm wearing a new suit.
Oh, I see.
You see, that's another reason I need an extra pair of pants.
I beg your pardon?
In case he throws something at me.
I'm not sure I'm following you.
Well, he does.
He does what?
Follow me.
Huh?
No matter how fast I run.
What's that got to do with 2 pair of pants?
He's got no control
Over his temper?
over his throwing.
So
if he throws something at me, he's liable to get something on my pants, you see, and that's why I need an extra pair.
You mean your father throws something at you every time you show him your report card?
No, he's never thrown anything at me yet.
Then why would he this time?
You haven't seen my report card this time.
Try to understand this. You mean you're going to buy a suit just to have something to wear for your father to throw something at you in?
No, of course not. I also want to wear it on the big date I have.
Oh, you have a big date.
Well, I have a big date unless my father lets me have it.
You have a date unless your father lets you have a date.
No, I have a date unless my father lets me have it. You see, after he sees my report card, he's liable to let me have it. Then I won't be in any shape to go on a date, even if he lets me have it. The date, I mean.
Well, look,
Now, you see, even if I don't have a big date, I've got to have a nice suit.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hmm? There's the rack. Every suit that's in the store is on that rack. Pick out a suit. Any suit at all. Any suit that you like. Then put the money on the counter and leave. I'm going to lie down for a little while.
Aren't you feeling well?
No.
What's the matter?
I need a vacation.
Won't the boss let you have it?
Vacation? No.
That's pretty rotten of him. If I was you, I'd let him have it.
Vacation?
No, it. Do you have any other suits?
Yes, we have one more.
Oh, well, show it to me.
No, I can't. I can't show it to you.
Why not?
I haven't been feeling well lately, and every time I look at it, it makes me dizzy.
Loud?
Is it loud? It's so loud that I had it in the window when the hospital across the street made me take it out.
Sounds like my style. Where is it?
Back there in the corner in the cupboard.
I'll get it.
Wait. Just a minute.